Hello and welcome to the Yoda Soda Creations podcast. This is a movie sequel to recent September doubleheader, Side B.
Yep. So, this week. And I'm trying to remember, wait, what did I do this? The seasonalities are really doing a number on my brain this week. What? uh, right, there is a thing, and. Oh, right, yeah. Normal work week for the most part. Friday was a wedding rehearsal. Didn't get home till 11:30 at night. That was fun. Um, yeah, I've been doing the video editing. Got 3 snack videos edited today. I have 2 or so more, plus the Hitman video. I'd hope to get a bit more done, but it's I've just been so tired lately. Been sinusy. It's just and long story short, we lost another pet late recently, so it's the general mood has just been kind of bleh. So yeah. Uh, but yeah, hopefully I can get the other videos edited tomorrow. Also going in for some vaccinations, and Tuesday I'm supposed to be getting my Xbox back. Yay, modded Xbox. Um, yeah. Let's what else. I I don't know. Like I said, my brain's just been kind of blah. So yeah, I think that was pretty much my week. Not really much to say. Fairly uneventful. Aside from the whole pet thing. I'm just ready for this year to be over. How was your week?
I think a lot of us are praying this doesn't turn into another, or at least have some semblances of a Groundhog Day loop, given some things that have been happening, which we'll get to in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from any laundry that I was it's usually a thing when it comes to after conventions. Catching up on next year, I might have missed last I was. Occupied elsewhere, as opposed to being able to watch TV. Getting used to the period of to the household, and eventually we'll be down to yours truly, just for week or so, if I remember correctly. Give me a few tasks that I need to consider putting some extra stuff into, as well as getting back to a long-term project of sorts. But also the normal getting back into how it's usually go when I'm not on the road. A few new things shortly afterwards. Who had I got back? My contribution to a closet sale, as well as new model, which I managed to stream over on Twitch. Probably to get one more in my wish list this year at some point. But we'll see what fits aside.
Okay.
Spending about just close to 6 hours or so with
Sorry about that phone call. Uh,
Anyway, I spent about 6 to 7 hours of within 4 days. Within 4 days, click the previous two, and somewhere tomorrow, presumably, will be dedicated towards mine. And a little scrapbooking project that my month or two, in particular, was
all right.
in particular filtering photos based on recipe quality and things like that. Though that was occasionally dropped due to interesting stories and some fun moments. Putting any personal preferences aside. And of course, the last days were working with this sheet and also trying to get change for this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to basically finding time to finish our photo filtering, and whilst the folks are away, working on some things that make it a bit more please that we've taken care of. So let's try to get back into Monday project. Let's a few other things.
Hmm.
I'm so much to get used to, but wait for those to come to effect, and also work on eventually work on schedules for the next few months.
Yep. Okay. So then, videos. So, YouTube horses. So, what was her name? So apparently Candy has a blog and like six month anniversary, so doing something special. So it's like, hey, let's blog about everyone in town, except they seem to be quite accident prone that day. It's like, oh no, or in one case, not in a good point to be recorded. Like, that didn't go well. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Blooper reel. Miss blooper reels. Like blooper reels were fun. Extras like they used to anymore. It's like they'll have a laugh at their own fumbles and everything. It's like it's all good. Like sometimes you have to stop, take a look at your past mistakes or fumbles, and just like laugh it off. Like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then Owl House. Okay, side A. Oh, okay. It all has to do with like a whole club fair day. So Luz and Amity are doing a Azura book club thing. And it's like, oh hey, the author's in town. But wait, it wasn't. I thought the author was a human. No, they're from the Boiling Islands. Like, what's going on? So you got a whole mystery thing going on. Meanwhile, with Willow, she's gotten into this whole flyer derby thing. But to get the club approved, she needs to put together an awesome team by the end of the day. And that kind of goes in. That kind of ends up merging with the C plot in that yeah, Hunter's been tasked with like, it's like, okay, Bellis is busy right now. You take care of stuff today, except no one's giving him any respect. And I forgot the guy's name, but the uh, the Morphe slime guy, uh, coven leader guy. It's like okay. You know what? You got in your position because of nepotism. You want respect? I don't know. Recruit some people to join the Emperor's Coven. I don't know. Just go. So it's like, hmm. So he gets roped into joining Willow's whole thing because like she advertised that the team will have the best and the brightest of the school. And to be fair, they are very good. But yeah, he's not one of the how should I put it? Um, how should I put it? Decent intelligence, low wisdom. He doesn't have enough out in the world experience to know that like not they don't actually mean the best and the brightest. It's just like advertising, you know? It's like it's a catchy tagline like, "Hey, you want to be cool? Join us." And yeah, apparently he thought, the training for joining the Emperor's Coven was perfectly fine, but yeah, Steve is questioning his life choices. Poor Steve. Is that his name? Anyway, one of the guards like basically like, yeah, team, we're good, and we're gonna be even better when you join the Emperor's Coven. Wait, what? And of course, punches are thrown, but the guy's like, that's understandable. Motion's high. We captured you. That I get it. I like that guy. He seems relatable. So yeah, I got Hunter trying to decide like, okay, what am I really doing with my life? Well, Willow and the others try to get out of their particular situation, and Luz and Amity, meanwhile, are chasing after the book author, only to find out that things aren't quite what they seem. Also, Tibbles is back. Since it's not really plot relevant, yeah, it turns out Amity's like the only person who's been buying the Azora books. Yeah, hmm, that's interesting.
At least on this side of the dimension, so to speak.
Yeah. But yeah, stuff goes down. Hunter chooses his side in the whole thing, and the Coven guy is like, "Oh, you brought them in. I mean, made friends with them, brought them in, and then protected them. Good on you. You made some friends. Good job." uh, yeah, we have enough recruits as is. I was just gonna drop off back at Hex side. It's all good. Like we might make a decent person out of you yet. uh, episode.
Could be saying that one, but two double agents, basically. Anyway, stop that. So the action incorporated that's convention trend slash trip trend slash, well, really depends on
Yeah.
location, material, and such, but
But yeah, Hunter is still in that phase where he's like, he has no idea what he's doing. He's just kind of just doing whatever, trying to figure out, like, okay, what am I even doing, you know? And yeah, that's fine. Some people are just like unsure what they're doing with their lives, and yeah. The whole Zora thing in the book Boiling Isles, it's like, okay, yeah, just edit the picture of the author and just sell books. Like that. They just found the one day because human stuff just drifts into the Boiling Isles from time to time, and the books were just one of those things.
I wonder if there's some sort of connection. As I say, it depends on location, subject matter, and such, but good to see more.
Yep.
Good to see returns from the unit coach from the like big knowledge on actual TV. Many of this is different distribution, but still.
Yeah. Also, we get to see more of Willow's workout session. Like, good on her, or getting into shape. Like, I need to do that at some point. Like, I need more exercise.
folks. Anyways. Still showcasing good music production.
Yep.
Though interestingly, the diplomat moment only held. Though interestingly, this time the diplomat moment held to close to the end in a way.
And it's like fun episodes and like usual. It's like can't wait for the next one. I mean, I don't have to wait for the next one, but it's like you know, I don't know. It's like yeah.
It's that urge that feel. It's that urge that in which she would, at time, sometimes want to prefer marathoning rather than this one, this overnight time thing. But I get the idea.
Yeah. Wild Man was okay too.
The whole exterior co-person. They define it all correct to be something. I'm not quite sure if you were referring to the sports team in particular. Then you said that would have been a case of better than how it usually goes.
Yeah. Yeah, with the sports, with sounds like with Willow's whole group, it's like there's no. It's just, they're just good at what they do. No, it's like fumbling at first, then gradually getting better. No, they're just pretty good. the video pause? Yeah, apologies for that whole thing. Like, anyway.
Yeah, I almost thought for a moment the system froze up again, but thankfully that wasn't the case.
I must have accidentally clicked off to the side at some point. Ah,
Games, games sort of some fashion to an old PE capture focus kind of thing I remember quite a bit of.
yep. Probably grab the spreadsheet. That would be a good idea.
I already mentioned the things possible to delete, sort of thing. Suppose with the minimal sense signature thing has affected brains a little bit, but type of curious got the type of curious of voice points, and even though it's not someone familiar, I could still I was still right in thinking that it was I could pinpoint skin color in terms of voices.
Okay.
I mostly ignore raptors, also the brothers chefs back in the credits. And interesting note in regards to Gauss's VA.
Yeah.
He was with Disney veterans to this point. In fact, he had done Raven's Home, which is a sequel to That's the Raven.
Oh.
Part of the short-lived Kim Possible reboot.
Okay. Okay.
And interestingly, his earliest big break was America's Got Talent.
Oh. Hmm. Interesting.
But yeah, good to know there's a connection of sorts to some of Disney favorites of mine, as well as that popular show that Browns almost won twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting direction being set up. And it'll be interesting to see how things go with it. Guy who also the guy who also does foundation type deals.
Hmm. Right. Alright. Right. Getting into some news. Apparently, Valkyrie says she'll like that she appears in the live-action Minecraft movie, and that Jason Momoa was rude to the crew. I have no idea who this person is, but quote, I saw him mistreat some of the crew, and it was pretty disappointing. It was after a very intense scene, so maybe he was still in character. He was just really mad at them that they weren't doing something right, like setting up the shot. He was just really angry and yelling. I was like, this is not a good work environment. I would not be happy working under those conditions. Ooh, Roland Emmerich is developing a Lawrence of Arabia remake as a three-season prestige TV series. Anthony McCartan is hoping to write the entire first season. Roland Emmerich, isn't he like the guy who does all those disaster movies?
I was about to say, not the first time he's been related to a television property, but this time it looks like he'll be involved, as opposed to, well, I honestly can't remember if he was. Honestly, I don't think I ever checked if he was involved with the Godzilla animated series.
Huh, I don't know. Kelsey Grammer reveals that he's had some conversations about returning as Beast again. The live-action Watch Dogs movie has wrapped filming, starring Tom Blythe and Sophie Wilde. First look at King of Kings, starring Oscar Isaac as Jesus Christ. The film follows Charles Dickens as he takes his son on a multi-dimensional adventure to watch the fascinating life of Jesus? What? In theaters on Easter weekend 2025. Like, okay, Jesus movie, but Charles Dickens in multi-dimensional adventure, which I suppose would also have to include time travel and um what?
Couple things. H.G. Wells and a lot of us have a tendency to forget that he also read the Bible at one point.
Ah, got a new look at musical sequences of Joker 2, but remember, it's not a musical. James McAvoy says Olympic lifting helped him prepare for his role in Speak No Evil. I made sure my neck was as big as it could be, my traps were as big as they could be, and my shoulders were as wide as they could be. David Gordon Green's Nutcrackers will release on Hulu this Christmas after being acquired earning an eight-figure deal. For a second there, I read that as being acquitted in a eight-figure deal. It's like, God, I've been watching too much legal stuff recently. The film follows a workaholic who becomes the caregiver for his four nephews after their parents die in an accident. It's Ben Stiller's first starring role in it in 7 years. The twist being he's the one who caused the accident. I don't know. Probably not. Constantine 2 is now finished. It'll be very R-rated, and Keanu Reeves will return to star with Francis Lawrence directing. The entire staff of Annapurna Interactive has resigned this month following a dispute with its owner. Now, if you don't know who they are responsible for games like Stray and Outer Wilds. So, yeah.
Oh, Kutaka's gonna have a bit of a field day.
Yep. Matt Reeves confirms there are still plans to do a trilogy starting with The Batman. It's sticking very closely to the path we envisioned. Dave Bautista says he decided on losing weight after putting on an uncomfortable amount of weight for a movie role. Quote, I was around 315 pounds. I noticed the more I trimmed down, the better I felt and the better I looked on camera and next to other actors. I even, I even now saw online some people were worried about my health. Wicked Part 2 will now release on October 21st, 2025. A Transformers anime special has been released by Studio Trigger. Oh boy, Flappy Bird is, quote, officially returning. A group called the Flappy Bird Foundation Group has acquired the official Flappy Bird trademark and rights for the original game. Returning to iOS and Android in 2025, while this company has acquired the Flappy Bird trademark, the game they are releasing is not Flappy Bird in its original state. In addition, the rights were likely taken for free by the company due to the original copyright expiring. There's been talk about there being some crypto stuff involved, and the original creator does not approve.
Somehow I sense another Oswald situation.
Yep. Microsoft Gaming will lay off approximately 650 employees in a new round of cuts across the company. The cuts will primarily impact staffers in corporate and supporting functions. Judd Apatow is set to direct Cola Wars, with Steven Spielberg set to produce. The film follows Pepsi's attempt to challenge Coca-Cola's century-long reign as the world's top cola.
If I remember correctly, I think New Coke was a response to that. I wonder if that's going to be mentioned.
Michael B. Jordan will star in and direct a new Thomas Crown Affair movie for Amazon MGM. The story follows a rich playboy who enjoys stealing art for a hobby, but meets his match in an insurance investigator who quickly falls for each other. Halle Berry says she is annoyed with how she is still the only black woman to have won Best Actress at the Oscars. Quote, I'm continually saddened by that year after year, and it's certainly not because there has been nobody deserving.
And she said anything about the being at both ends of the scale at one point. Both Oscar and Razzie.
Yeah. SH6 is in the works, according to John Leguizamo. Oh, Disney is being sued for using Peter Cushing's likeness in Rogue One. One of Cushing's oldest friends, Kevin Francis, claims the actor agreed not to grant permission for anyone to reproduce his appearance without Francis's authorization. Oh boy. Yeah, using AI to reproduce the likeness of a dead person, that just
To be fair, that was kind of before the recent AI craze.
true.
It was more of an effects kind of thing, along with the Princess Leia stand-in.
Yeah. Catherine Hahn tells us she had no idea that Agatha would become popular enough to headline her own series, Agatha All Along. You never know how anything's gonna land. Josh Brolin has passed on playing Hal Jordan in the Lantern series. Got the first official look at Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man coming soon to Disney+. Chris Miller has responded to reports of parts of Beyond the Spider-Verse being scrapped for creative reasons. Quote, "Nothing has been scrapped. The reels are coming along nicely." Dennis Villeneuve says watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy inspired him to stay faithful to the source material of Dune. "If my adaptation can bring more people to read the book, it would be great." Ian McKellen says The Hunt for Gollum will be split into 2 films. Oh boy, here's what I mentioned last time. The PlayStation 5 Pro has been revealed.
Hinted at yesterday.
Hinted at yesterday, yes. It is about $699 US. And it is a discless console with disc drives being a separate purchase entirely. It does have a larger GPU, some advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling, but it's like no disc, no disc drive, like $700. Not even getting into the fact that, I mean, how many games are really PS5 exclusive these days anyway, you know? You can't even count on Final Fantasy to be exclusive, because it'll come to PC eventually. I mean, hell, Final Fantasy 16 I think just released on PC. Or if not yet, then will soon. It's like, oh my god, it's the PlayStation 3 all over again. Don't remember? Here's some friendly reminders. $599 US. Ridge Racer! Giant enemy crab. Attack its weak point for massive damage. And remember, this is a historically accurate battle. I swear, Sony keeps flip-flopping each console generation on whether they have a good presentation or not. PS2 hand is I completely destroyed Sega. I just mentioned the PS3. PS4, it's like, hey, here's how to share games with your friends. Hands the game disc over. And now this. I don't really have anything to say about the PS5 original thing, because honestly, this console generation's just been kind of like, what's the point? You know?
The only difference, of course, being that they were still using discs.
Yeah.
Speaking of, as someone who's been using Macs for quite a while, and obviously had to buy a separate piece of hardware, when they stopped, I'm basically thinking, huh, someone's been looking at Apple.
Yeah. I mean, really, the only console that's like has proper exclusives is Nintendo these days. Because you can trust Nintendo to never back down when it comes to console exclusivity.
That is, when they're not messing with the fans, of course.
True.
Because I seem to remember they had quite the fiasco they were in last year.
Yep. That's just bleh. Anyway, Tom Holland and Zendaya are both working on new deals to return for Spider-Man 4. Destin Daniel Cretton will direct, with Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, who wrote the previous 3 Spider-Man films, returning to write the script. Filming is eyeing to begin in early 2025. Elizabeth Olsen says she would love to return as Scarlet Witch when there's a way to use her well. People didn't know what to do with me for a second there. If there's a good way to use her, I'm always happy to come back.
And to be fair, when certain... It's often hard to... It takes a bit of... Blah, blah, blah. Granted, it will take a bit of time, but certain actresses will stick in your mind when it comes to characters like that.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore 2 has begun filming. Emmys.
One interesting note, though. Benjay Pasek and Justin Paul have just achieved the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony status.
Ooh. Nice.
And for those who don't know, they are the minds behind the songs from La La Land, Greatest Showman, and Only Murders in the Building.
Ooh, neat. Kathy Bates says she is retiring. Her final role will be in the Matlock reboot series. And here I'm like, wait, they rebooted Matlock? 25% of Beetlejuice viewers went to watch Jenna Ortega and Winona Ryder together, according to PostTrack. Peacemaker Season 2 will officially release in the second half of 2025. Kendrick Lamar will perform the halftime show at the Super Bowl in 2025. 24 has acquired the rights to release The Brutalist, coming soon to theaters. Andrew Garfield responded to rumors of him returning in the next Spider-Man film. The internet is a big place, and a lot of people will say anything to get clicks. That is true.
You basically put in the long version of clickbait.
Yep. Powerpuff Girls and Roddy Rough Boys will be added in Multiverses Season 3 starting on September 17th. Oh, latest updates for Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Apparently there's going to be some unexpected surprise about Alistair's backstory. Vox is a very big antagonist. The season will consist of 8 episodes. Serpentius will be an important character. Voice recording for the season has wrapped. It'll have more songs than Season 1. There will be more of Rosie with the other overlords. The season will be bigger and there'll be a lot more action. More time will be spent in heaven compared to Season 1. Alistair's backstory will be touched upon, but won't be the main focus, and the wait won't be as long as it took between the release of the pilot and Season 1.
To be fair, especially with things that happened, usually takes a while for things to get picked up.
Yep. Attack on Titan finale compilation film previewed in full trailer, because of course there's a compilation film. There's always a compilation film. Crunchyroll to stream Dragon Ball Daima anime on October 11th. Disney Plus Canada adds 11 Macross anime. Ooh, I need to see this. Oh my god. They have Macross Frontier. Okay. Curse you, Disney Plus Canada. It's like, I wonder if we're getting actual physical releases at some point, because I'd buy it. Of course, I say that about several series, but several of those have gone out of print, so it's like, crap, I can't buy them. Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War Part 3, the Conflict anime, debuts on October 5th. The new Ranma 1/2 anime announces 5 more cast members. Okay, will load. Come on. Ooh, Aoyuki as a Azusa Shiratori. Okay, only like a minor role for like one story arc. Like, okay. She does good music. See now. Bungie announces Destiny 2's next multi-year saga begins with codename Apollo. Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns trailer highlights new Cybot gameplay. Palworld may finally be announced for PS5 at the Tokyo Game Show this month. Move on to the other site.
Got a promo for the SpongeBob SquarePants. Our special Creepway Camp. Nickelodeon Paramount Plus on October 10th. Got some of the comic creators trying to debunk whatever might have been set up at IDW. Early release was first book for the MMORPG Knights of Canterlot.
Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy, a 4-part series, is now available on Disney Plus.
Two NG5 tracks can be found in the DJ.3% Halloween album. Gonna win the latest September race for the best negative 10s.
So, apparently Splatoon 3 won't get any more new content, but set past seasonal Splatfests, big runs, and challenges will get reruns.
The Heritage Association requires for Northern Open Windows to beam. Got interior field for Anacardius Coach 22.
The full roster of Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero has leaked via early gameplay video. With the only OG Dragon Ball representative being Kid Goku. Although the original voice actress returned for the role, so, I mean, hey, there's that. And apparently might be returning to do a Kid Goku for Dragon Ball Daima as well. Apparently the physical Switch edition of Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics will be a code in the box for Europe. Japan and North America will actually have a game card. Weird.
Mockman got Nuvia, Pennsylvania, New York, Stevens, and C6. Products with TCS Wow Sound.
"69 players managed to get Concord's Platinum Trophy before its shutdown, in part thanks to some mutual match throwing.
Those New York Electrics arrived at the Danbury Museum. CN497 mode from Canada Science Technology Museum towards River Museum, New England.
Puyo vs. McDonald's has announced a Genshin Impact event for US locations beginning on September 17th. The event does not offer toys, but instead offers codes for in-game items.
Right part. Spirit chest for excursion. Train by the false schedule. Fever 65, 39, restore to blue and gold Vera paint scheme. So Alias per home fleets to increase with the addition of the 3 carriage. 101 DMU. Turntable dwelling up lifted into place. Cambridge Mullinary Cities West night run will be later this month. And recognizes for speaking to its friends family of Chalmers Davis, keyboardist Little Richard, shooters Johnny Cash, Kenneth Cope, Coronation Street, Jay McQueen, Critic Martial Law, Red Line, also racing driver. John Cassidy, Staunch X-Men, Captain America. Emi Shinohara, Sailor Boat Naruto. Chuck Simon, horse racing trainer and stable owner. And then the three that got the most notes for this week. Frankie Beverly, The Maze Band, Peter Renaday, TMNT, Transformers, and of course, James Earl Jones.
Yep.
Quite a few interesting statements about the whole ordeal from the cast and crew.
Mm-hmm.
On a related note, even Hayden Christensen acknowledges that Ewan McGregor is an Obi-Wan.
Yeah. So I was thinking that, hey, so for game schedules, like I said, like currently doing Hitman Road of Assassination, gonna be doing the new Zelda game. And I was thinking that if Zelda doesn't take too long, maybe for October I could maybe dip into Luigi's Mansion 3DS.
Kind of see that becoming a cult favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Still just gonna write that to try to get used to different kinds of Bel Airs. There's the classic Chevy vehicle, and then there's the California neighborhood.
Yeah.
What's the different means? But I did end up uh, getting a preview listen to Shadow's Voice, and I will admit, not bad in casting Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I need to find ways to just some interesting titles to come up with interesting titles I found that could work for potential riffing is magic candidates.
Hmm.
One of which from a library of a name that Filmbrain and Demon Hagen have been exploring for quite a while.
Oh.
Should also note that the colors you chose are quite in line with your OC that we worked on a while back.
Hmm.
So it needs to be back on. So it needs to be properly back on track. After about 6, maybe 7 days approximately, depending on how things go.
Mm-hmm.
Already mentioned a few other things to take care of in the meantime, so hopefully this will go over not too much issues.
Yep.
And of course, looking forward to what more Dana has in store for us. And which. Stay safe, stay well, get back, keep posted. Pray. Hopefully, we will see you next week.